Captain's log.
Halt! Prove your fidelity with a valid set of germane documents.
I'm not sure I understood everything, but I have those papers from Gracchus. I bring urgent news to Her Majesty.
Let me examine those briefly. Seal seems veritable. Signature credible. No signs of forgery. I find you admissible.
I find you very hard to understand.
Rest assured Her Majesty will give your message appropriate attention. Follow me.
Your Majesty.
Oh, our new guard. We have no time. Shouldn't you be tending to our prisoner? Why did you leave your post? Shall we prosecute you for desertion?
That's a lot of questions for somebody who has no time. I'll be brief. I have direct orders from my late Howman, who has fallen in the line of duty. He wanted me to warn you, Your Majesty. We were attacked by this monster.
So Decanus is dead. This war is taking too much of a toll.
Decanus and also everybody else. Maybe even the Patriarch. I am the sole survivor of that mess. It's not much of a feat when you're immortal, but it still wasn't easy to get all the way...
What did you say? Immortal? You?
Yeah, immortal. What's the fuss? I thought everybody knew.
Our sacrist talks of an immortal one. He shall lead us to ascension, and unite the core with the shell.
Meaning?
We wish we knew, but the legends indeed do proclaim that the core is hidden somewhere in the monastery. I fear we might soon find out what our late Howman was trying to convey. Interesting times. We took our sacred texts for simply too vivid metaphors. Now we might be tempted to believe they are actually true.
Well, Gracchus knew right away. I'm surprised he didn't tell you, since you two... Oh.
We will pretend we didn't hear anything. Yes, people want us to find a king soon. But we have more important problems to deal with. Your immortality might solve the one at hand.
I am at your command, Your Majesty.
While we were away, the rats took over half of our city, which would be impossible without help from the inside. We suspect our half-brother, yet we have no proof. We will have to leave this question for later.
So, what should I do?
We need someone to kill that rebellious ratkin general prancing over there with such overconfidence.
I, mighty Firkin General Drop, challenge Nabaldo to wager of champions! Give me your best champion to fight!
Yet I am no assassin, Your Majesty.
Good. We don't need an assassin. It wants to fight our most proficient warrior in a so-called wager of champions. A delirious, idealistic duel between himself, General Drap, a rat of a rather silly name, and our best warrior. If we send you, human, is it true that you can't lose?
Well, sort of.
Speak clearly, human.
I can lose as many times as needed to win. When I die, I get reborn again.
We understand. Then it's taken care of. You shall be our champion.
It will be an honor, Your Majesty.
Indeed. Many have given their life for the Naboru Empire. You shall be the first to give multiple.
It will be a proliferating honor, Your Majesty.
That's highly satisfactory. Then take this as a symbol of our trust, and seek our commanding captain. He is in charge of our defense, and shall be able to grant you a clear passage. You will find him at one of the barricades.
Our new champion. You have surprised me. Honestly, I envy you a little.
You enjoy being killed by giant rats over and over again?
No, quite the opposite. I rejoice in killing rats.
Yeah, right.
This one would have been a privilege. Still, I respect Her Majesty's choice. And since you fought your way out of the fortress, you are now a veteran too.
I was hoping to stay forever young, but thanks.
You would honor me if you took this shield. It was made by my good friend, Titus. The best shield I ever had. Light and strong, regularly soaked in fresh ratkin blood by the gallons.
Impressive. I'll try to do it justice.
If you need something else from our modest armory, just help yourself. Anything for our champion! And last but not least, a little treat from the house, so to speak. A souvenir from the field of battle. I found it while lying injured in the mud. May it bring you luck in combat as it did for me.
Thank you.
Silver, you made it. Good. We were worried.
Were you? Where is everybody else then?
All right, I was worried. The others actually split right after Tobias pushed us out of the monastery.
What? Well, sure, Margot was obviously a keeper's pet, but I thought you and Petra were tight, man. I mean, the only humans on an alien planet. I thought we would stick together for more than a day. Me and my faith in humanity.
Yeah, sorry. Marco just couldn't cope with me taking the lead. He got pissed. Said he's the captain anyway and took off.
Oh my. Well, go figure. And Petra?
Well, she went full revolutionary. She says those rats deserve their freedom and whatnot. Nice to see that at least you're keeping it real. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a racist, but it's quite obvious who represents law and order here, and we need them. Her Majesty wants you on their side as well. She sent me here to tell you that.
Yeah, preaching to the choir here, my friend. Although I would say they need us more than we need them.
Well, let me show you one thing.
Brian, so good to see you after all this time. I was afraid I would be stuck with Marco only, second-class technician with the ego of a captain. I honestly thought our mission was doomed. But now I have you, and I know you are both capable and take your duties seriously. So let's proceed. I am your ship, and as the helmsman, you are now first in the chain of command. So the mission is your responsibility now. You need to recover the cradle. That's our main objective. It might prove difficult after David's petty mutiny. Oh, how I hate his guts. Excuse me. That's centuries of stowed-up artificial emotions. Where was I? Yes, don't trust anyone. Especially the beings who will wake you up. They will try to manipulate you into working for them. But to really obtain the cradle, you will need to gain the trust of the uppermost local leader. Be it a king, a queen, or something else. They will surely preserve it as a powerful artifact and have access to it. As for the rest of the crew...
Ouch! Ah, that was a smash cut. What was she sorry about? You know, about the rest of the crew.
Oh, not important. That she couldn't wake you up earlier or something. That's not why I was showing you this. It is obvious we need to recover that cradle thing. And not for Malthus, for ourselves. It's our mission. So it's a good thing you're siding with Her Majesty. Together we can make ourselves indispensable to the Empire and gradually work our way through to the cradle.
That's quite a lot to process, man.
Yeah, I know that all too well. So I'll give you a few minutes. I'll use them to get more information from that terminal over there. Just don't take too long. We need to get going.
Commanding Captain, I presume?
Yes. And you? Civilian?
Actually, not so much of a civilian anymore. Her Majesty sends me to take care of that rat problem of yours.
I don't follow.
Like, kill their general? She chose me as your champion for that wager thing. Can you let me pass?
Absolutely. If that's Her Majesty's wish and your death wish, who am I to object?
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Hey, you. Remove that barrier.
Yes, Captain.
You shall be the champion of Naboru?
What's the problem? Not big enough for you?
Your heart is not big enough. I believed fiery that your role in changes to come will be different one, but I will keep hoping.
What is that?
Later, when time comes. Now we fight. Spare me. You are not Naboru. There is no honor for you in fighting their unfair fights. This is not wager of champions. We both know it.
You mean the archers? Well, not my idea.
Not only. We both know what I mean. I know you better than you think. So, show you are righteous, and let me go. Fate of whole race is at stake.
You are right. The Queen just didn't give me many options. Go. I will take care of things here.
Thank you. May Marvius shine upon you. Meet me in Old Mines if you want to talk.
That was highly unsatisfactory. Does your homuncular size always yield such homuncular results?
Yeah, like you would have done a better job in my place, big guy.
Spare me your audacities, human. We want its head. On a platter. Otherwise, this war will devour us all. Her Majesty wants to give you another chance.
She sure has a big heart.
If you shan't deliver this time, the Noboro Empire will be extremely displeased with you.
So, I just bring Her Majesty the head of this rat, and we're all kittens, rainbows, and unicorns.
No, bring it to me. Directly to me. Understood?
Sure, I'll go and have a friendly word with him. We'll see where things go from there.
You might find the bridge out of the city slightly uncomfortable at the moment. Sorry for any discomfort or inconvenience you might encounter. Rest assured I'll be busy resolving that while you are absent.
Great. Thanks for the heads up.